maybe should do another Romance Dawn figure. Maybe one of the original wave. Or maybe just a character from the beginning, right?
No, I know.
Let's go back to an even further era of dragons. And where this heroic dragon slayer was the hero of the village, Ryuma. And if you look at the box, there's really no connection to One Piece in here. But this is a one-shot that Mr. Oda drew, and is kind of like a prequel to One Piece. And there's a connection to one of the characters. Now, as I'm watching, there's going to be a reference to this character in the series, in the anime. So, but I have watched the anime Monsters right on Netflix, and this guy is pretty cool, and I highly recommend that movie because it's kind of self-contained, except for maybe towards the end that it gives you the One Piece connection. As a figure, I must say he comes with a lot of cool stuff, and you might recognize that sword in One Piece somewhere, and he got a couple of faceplates, couple of hands, the back, and that little red tied in there, that's for the sword. That you can take that piece out and just switch it, so it will be with the sword and without the sword. The rope is not, it kind of hinders the articulation a little bit, but not that much. There's actually enough cuts in there, and yeah, he's kind of naked in there, you know. And he has the same sandal articulation as Luffy, so I'm surprised they didn't put the red One Piece logo in the box. But technically, if you look at the guy, you'll know that this is a One Piece character just by the style. He moves pretty well. I think the articulation is top-notch, similar to Zoro. And I think they did a good job with the faceplates. Happy, angry, and then happy, and then like between angry and happy, and then angry again. Now, no stoic face, so that's kind of like where they fell on that one. But he articulates well enough to do all your samurai needs and whatnot. Overall, I'm really happy with this guy. I think the accessories were the good amount. Like I said, no stoic face. That's probably the only thing missing from this figure. The hand selection is okay. The accessory selection is good. So there's not a lot that I can ask for. Maybe a cloth good for the skirt, and it would have been perfect. But here he compares with the other characters like Luffy. And, you know, this guy, there's some type of relationship between those two. I don't know. But if you're not into One Piece but are into samurai, I highly recommend this guy.